And something about that track was peaking really hard. I don't know why. Hey, Carnival. Yep, we're gonna be shooting at Hitler. It's great because I'm going to be using a translation patch for the Japanese version, and I ended up just like, oh, because I needed to test to make sure it was working, and I just sat down and just played through half the game. Turns out I still remember a lot of this game. Yeah, I think I might have had the Sunday episode a little earlier than I probably should have. I think I might next week adjust it to 30 minutes later. Because basically I gave myself, because I want to be done before Bear starts streaming, which I believe is 3.5 hours from now, or from when it's going to start. Which, I don't know. My Sunday streams are going to probably be my more casual ones, so I don't know if they really want them to go that long, but... Although also, and I don't think that we'll have that long of content. I might be adding something onto this after, depending upon how early we finish. I kind of forget how good the music in these games are. God, I love the arcade rendition of this song. It's so good. Alright, well, let me take this. Drink real quick and we can go ahead and start. Alright. Okay, so let's turn that off. Alright, so. Hello, and welcome to a new, I guess, kind of edition of Rhapsody. If you're watching this on VOD, it probably won't matter much, but yeah, this is going to be our first Sunday episode. I I'm starting to do episodes on Sundays. These will almost always be long plays in which I'm really only playing one game, in more of a casual tone because it's it's a Sunday morning. Don't need to be super specific, or I don't know. Let's just have some fun. And I never had this plan, so I kind of had to come up with something on the fly. So I kind of wanted there are some few games that I kind of been wanting to play again. And the game we're taking a look at today is one of them, just because I find it fascinating, and also in a technical sense, it's weird because it's a sequel to a game that we're doing a sequel on next week. Or no, not next week, the week after. But yes, we're taking a look at Bionic Commando today, which is actually a sequel to it. Like, it's not just Bionic Commando because you are in fact a commando who has weird grappling hook arm. It is actually a sequel, kind of a sequel to Commando, in that you're, at least in the arcade version, you are playing as the protagonist from Commando. But the two games play absolutely nothing alike in practically every way. Well, not every way, but they're pretty different. But yes, so yeah, why don't we just go ahead and start? We're going to be doing the arcade version first, because one, that's the version that came first, and also it provides a really interesting comparison, because I would be very surprised if people are were more familiar with the arcade version than the NES version, because I think that's the one that more people know of. All right, well, let's go ahead and start. It's probably going to take a load. But yeah, so this originally came out in 1987. It is a Capcom game. It is a sequel to Commando, after all. Yeah, it's 87 Capcom, so I think Mega Man would have just came out at this point. So it's right when they were starting to hit their stride. Okay. Here we go. Yes, Bionic Commando. So it doesn't in Japan, this game was known as Top Secret. We can kind of see what you have here, because this game kind of it's an interesting concept. It's a platformer in which you can't jump, but you do have your little, as you can see here, your grappling hook arm, which is the game's core mechanic, which makes it like, so you'll have instances in which you have kind of weird, like almost kind of puzzle elements to it. Well, not like that's.
Wow, that is impossible to read.
It's not quite puzzle elements, but it's like you have to kind of think about how you do your platforming.
Also, this is the inferior Bionic Commando, because your arm is not your wife.
No, this hot dog arm does not appear until that weird remake.
I miss wife arm.
Yes. Well, anyway, let's go and start. Also, one thing I'm gonna go ahead and say, it's a rarely appreciated thing, but this game has a really good credit noise.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
All right, let's go and start.
Look, all I'm saying is I miss my dead arm wife.
Also, I think I need to turn it down just a smidge.
Wow, this is some fucking snazzy music.
Okay, anyway. Yeah, the music in this game is really good. Composer is Harumi Fujita. Who, Torpo, you might be interested because you are very familiar with a game that she composed.
Oh.
She is one of the people that I forgot. Okay. That I forgot the person's name, but the person who made Webcam. So it's Tomba.
Oh. Huh.
But, yeah. Okay. So yeah, you can use your arm as a... you can't kill people with it, but you can bump them away, which is very important. Because enemies sometimes take a lot of damage. Especially these guys. But
yeah, it's
push them away.
Harumi Fujita. Huh.
Do the hornet's nests do anything?
Yes. If you touch them, they will... Oh! If you touch them, they will shoot bees at you, and they are not friendly.
It's funny because actually they had a different composer for 2.
Yeah, I was looking at that because I was looking at her, like, what she did.
Yep. Worked on 1.
Oh. Okay, so it's weird because I'm used to the NES's grappling hook, which it actually acts a little bit differently in this one. Because in this one, if you are neutral, you'll shoot it ahead of you. Whereas if you have to do the... actually aim up to do the diagonal hook. And there we go.
Music's pretty chipper, but I'm not a huge fan of some of the sound effects.
Yeah, it's a Capcom arcade. It's old Capcom, so it's really weird sometimes. That being said, this next song's really good. Because it's this one. The one that people are probably familiar with from the NES game. Damn it. I need to... So, occasionally, weapon pickups will come up, or fall from the screen, or yeah, fall from the sky. And, those are... Oh, God.
It's hard to believe that this is the same person who composed the Bacchus Village theme.
Yep. Damn it.
That song is miserable. Are you ever gonna grab one of those boxes?
They're just point upgrades.
Oh, okay.
Oh, damn it. Yeah, dealing with those guys are real pain with this steampunk gun.
They're meaty boys.
Yeah. Also, I need to pay attention. Okay. You gonna drop down? Here, I do that. So, there's this upgrade, which I'm not quite fully certain what this upgrade does, because it doesn't seem to do anything with my thing. Oh, there we go.
Oh no, you got caught.
Yeah, it doesn't really do much, except spawn those turrets. This can...
Seem pretty non-threatening given that they can't shoot up.
Oh. It's not.
But yeah, there's too many boys. You kind of need to get out.
Oh god, this section.
Ah, finally, Donkey Kong.
This part will show up later on, or at least in the NES game. There we go.
Can't believe
no, you are Super.
Wolfenstein.
So yeah, you are Super Joe in this game. You are actually the protagonist from Commando.
Okay, but in which Bionic Commando game do we try to get the Sphere of Destiny?
Maybe one of the Game Boy games?
I love that the stage signs are actually in the level.
Yep, okay.
What are these little shits?
I have
Are
no
these
idea.
gremlins? Or are they supposed to be Jesus lizards?
Wow, fuck you, game.
Okay, is this the really good one? Okay, you know. I need to get that. Oh, okay. So the thing is you have to... There we go. Okay, it's better.
Okay, gun 2.0. Wow, fuck you.
The thing is, I don't know if those falling ones actually hurt you.
You really want to risk it? Oh, they don't. Shame can't shoot up.
Oh wait. Oh, maybe it does hurt you. You just have... It's just you have to be... like, on the dot. And... this is kind of rude. So I gotta wait for that thing to regrow. And then... quickly get that thing killed. Except that's gonna really bone me.
Yeah, you need to kill that thing. This is kind of a rude level.
Yeah, because you gotta be, like, extremely on the dot. Oop. Also, sometimes the collision doesn't work right.
Yeah, because these things are meant to break, and if they don't break, it just kind of goes wonky.
What kind of sewer is that?
I have no idea. Okay.
This is hell.
Okay, here we go. Except that's gonna kill me.
Just wait for it to hit the ground, you'll be safe.
That works. Okay, there we go. This is the best gun in the game.
I noticed.
Okay, I remember this section sucking.
Wait, what?
There's some weird collision in this game. I don't know.
That wasn't even collision. These men are spawning in the walls. Okay, later, dude.
Nope. Oh, okay.
Wait, can you hurt yourself with that gun?
No, you can't. Nope, oops.
What fresh hell is this?
It's you gotta wait for it to raise its leg. It's like that section from your, not your king stick. Yeah, your king stick.
Why do they have a Zaku?
I don't know. Oh. Let's see.
Does jumping hurt you? I need to see it.
Oh, yeah, it hurts you.
Why do they have a Zaku?
Okay, in order to... Okay, so now we just have to kill these guys. Oh, wow. I only have a couple seconds left.
Then you might wanna get up. Couldn't you have shot him from across the room?
Oh, right. Oh, no, I can't. And then long run of range. There we go.
2 seconds left. Congrats on your 200 bonus points.
Whoops.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, definitely avoid that power-up because that is your starting gun. Also, these long men.
These longmen.
Whoop.
Wow, fuck you, game. Enemy AI in this is magical.
I'm gonna look up afterwards to see what the hell this power-up does. Oh, I think it extends my claw. Okay, it's just a momentum. Okay. I don't think there are guns that are worse than the starting gun, but there's some that might as well just be the starting gun.
Man, this is a very short game, isn't it?
Oh, whoops. Yeah, because there's only a stage after this.
I mean, are we on stage 4?
So the Wikipedia article says 4 stages, but there's actually 5.
Okay. Take your word for it.
I was gonna say, I can't remember if I beat this morning or last night. But there are definitely 5 stages. Well, yeah, because there's like a straight up end of stage 4 thing, so I don't know why they say 4 stages. Oh, he shot in the last second.
These helicopter boys are fucking killing me.
Yeah, and there is a enemy that is kind of like them in the NES game that are a complete nightmare to deal with.
They're just annoying.
But there's something you can do about their NES counterparts. Whoop.
You did it, I'm so proud of you, Lola.
Maybe it might be made with the Ghouls and Ghost engine. That actually might explain a lot.
Look why this game sucks.
Oh, right, you can't do that.
Haha, idiot.
Also, we'll go ahead and say, I really like the stage's music.
And other music's been pretty
Oh god.
Wow, that is some range. Now he's gonna face through the wall.
Yep.
Because walls only matter to you, not the enemy. Secret Nazi-facing technology.
Can you? Okay, you can't. I thought there was something you could do to bullets in this game. Apparently not. Also, it's weird because that top one, like, oh, it's because my arm is too short. Yeah. Okay.
Oh my god, this is miserable.
Yeah, I need to. Oh, that's a solid wall. There.
Just that one asshole enemy who decides to jump your ass. This is a nightmare.
Yeah, it is a... Well, also, remember, you can respawn, so also it's the fact that you can respawn, it's an arcade game, lets
Yeah, but also
get
you've got a
away.
minute to do this, so don't dilly-dally too much.
Yeah, I need this weapon, though, that's a problem. Oh, here, let's do this. Time it right. Yeah, I can't
Yeah,
remember.
it's just a bad spot, like too many enemies had spawned in bad places. What?
Yep. We're not done.
Oh, I see. Wikipedia just calls this one big stage 4.
Mm-hmm. Despite it clearly being marked as stage 5.
Oh, they're adorable. I love them.
Well, there we go.
Death to Nazis.
Well, they haven't gotten to that point yet, because they're just a generic enemy. They're a generic. Also, I love the thing with arcade games. Beat the game, you just get a buttload of points that you're no way going to get in the game.
Yeah, you just killed evil Santa Claus.
Well, yeah, it's how you know someone beat the game when they're in the high score.
Yep.
It's like giving like additional single points if you game over, that kind of thing.
I hope
So
one
people
day
can know.
we regain a harmonious world.
Yep.
Same.
Okay, so yeah, that is...
Loop 2.
Yep, Loop 2. barely lived to, because start over with nothing. Anyway. Okay. So that was the arcade version of Bionic Commando.
It was neat.
It's a neat game, although it is a major asshole.
Mm-hmm.
Although
Especially by the end.
The fact that it lets you respawn is actually kind of nice, considering if it is based on the Ghouls and Ghost engine. Much of a dick they could really be.
It is really short.
Yeah.
It is pretty damn short, yeah.
But I think that's probably about as much as you'd probably want from that.
Yeah, it would probably overstay its welcome past that point. It is pretty simple.
Let's see. Let me just take a look at some stuff we got here. I'm just trying to think of a good comparison point. I don't know if I put it above Dig Dug, so...
Would you rather play this or Arcade Shinobi?
Arcade Shinobi? I'd probably rather play Arcade Shinobi. Well... let's see, we got Wonder Boy and... I'd rather play Wonder Boy than this. Kid Shinobi. You know what, actually, I think in between Wonder Boy and Shinobi is probably a good spot for it.
Okay.
There's enough good things in it that's neat to keep it from being a really just kind of a generic game, but that came out in 1987. Good. Action game. What kind of tone do you think that would be?
Huh. Well, it has that kind of... What tone did you give Ghosts and Goblins?
That's spooky, but that's
Yeah, it says Ghosts and Goblins is meant to be horror.
Oh, okay, yeah, because this is like army and people are dying, but all the figures are all...
Yeah,
cutesy.
it's war. It's war theme.
Do you have a war theme?
Yeah, we have a war theme.
Okay. Can't get much more war.
To say I will say there is a little bit of a slightly whimsical vibe to it.
It's mostly from the art, though.
The art and the music.
But it's definitely war, where you have to fight the evil Generalissimo in front of his own statue as we hope the world returns to peace.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, there is a...
like music.
Yep, like music.
Also, the art's pretty cute, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a limited palette, but you can still make things out.
And I will say, there is some questionable placement.
Jeez. Yeah. Especially by the end, like, there was that entire screen full of enemies.
There's that. I actually remember to sort this now, so before I forget, as you can see there. I think that was the only attack rank, or attack too far. Oh, I really went too far.
Am I feeling lucky?
Well, let's see. Yep, there it is. Okay, so yeah, that was the arcade version of Bionic Commando. So now onto the one that people probably know. So I'm actually going to use a translated version of the Japanese version of this game because as you will see when we get into the game, that there is a major story element that they changed in the NES release due to Nintendo's kind of, I guess, I don't know, I don't even know what basically their censorship, I guess, for lack of a better word, of content in their games. So I'm going to go ahead and get that started. So, yeah.
Damn, right there, in your face.
Yeah, so they took out all reference to Nazis, except for one major one, which really kind of renders the entire thing pointless.
The best one, though.
So for the most part, this translation does a pretty good job of translating. Also, Super Joe, who is, remember, the arcade protagonist. We'll see once we get into an enemy conversation, that they make a translation choice, which may or may not be good. Okay, so yes, this is Bionic Commando, Return of Hitler. In Japan, this game was called Hitler no Fukatsu Top Secret, which is just Revival of Hitler. Yeah. Oh, it's 1988. Okay. So.
Rescue Super Joe.
Yep. Okay. Okay. So much like Section Z and I think a few other games that Capcom did to port arcade games to the NES, they changed how this game flows dramatically. So this is actually kind of, maybe not quite a Metroidvania, but it kind of is a very non-linear kind of game. So on this map, so basically anything that is like the like 1, 2, 4, like the ones that are filled in white, those are all like action stages. The 13, 16, 18, 14, 17, and 19, those are all neutral areas. Once we beat the stage, we'll go into what those are. But those are special areas. So, now that we're done here, we can either descend or move. Let's descend. And we have no reason to change equipment, so we will get a variety of weapons. And these are transmitters, which are basically... I don't know why they have this, because it's a... I mean, I understand why, but it's kind of a pointless thing. Basically, certain areas require you to have a certain transmitters in order to get messages. And certain transmitters only work on certain levels. Okay, so this game generally plays similar to the original. So, yeah. Look at your arm. Also, at this point, we will die in one hit. However, that will change very quickly. Also, there are some changes that were made from the... like actual gameplay changes made from the Japanese to English version. Namely, the Japanese version was slightly harder. But they're mostly the same.
Yeah, I'd be hard-pressed to notice a difference.
So yeah, you can also intercept conversations, so basically you'll get an extra bit of intel at the expense of, you know, potentially getting spotted. And even if you get spotted, it's not a huge thing. Let's go to wiretap. No. Okay. Okay, so those bullets that I kept on getting. There is actually a leveling system in this game. You see that L 5 out of 15, all the easy you can, because this font they changed it to is kind of questionable. Yeah, as you get more of those bullets, you will get more health pips. So I can now take an extra hit. And I can die. Let's not do that. Yeah, thankfully they only use that for that exact situation, so it's not like you have to read text in that font. Oh. Weird, it gave him iframes or something. So the parachute, like the parachuting items are it'll mostly be bullets, but there is a chance that you'll also get a kind of a shield item as well. Also, if I remember correctly, I believe the US version, I believe it takes a lot more bullets to get levels. So yeah, that one right there would be the death trap. Well, actually, I can go down here because it's not going to be that big of a deal. Then do that. So in the US version, there would be a bunch of parachuting enemies here, but they took, I guess, they added that. Because this area is actually a really good way to grind for those. I guess they added them because they increased the amount of bullets it would take to level up. Oh, take care of this thing first. Okay, so here's the localization change. I feel that's not great. They're German, you see.
Wait, so this is a fan translation, or this is in the original?
This is a fan translation. In the original, there was not much that was like that. Okay. So. Every time you beat a stage, you get an additional 10 bullets, and you also get an item. This is actually one of the more important ones, the medicine, which basically, the sub-item button is actually start, for some reason. It's one of those select as the pause menu, start is the actually do something button.
Weird.
Let's go to 13, I think we can go in here. Yeah, that's kind of the weird thing, especially with my thing, so this is going to end up in the resist list. So yeah, there's medicine. Okay. Well, there's items that I need to pick up in these areas, so also go through them. Like these. Flares. And flares are really only useful in one level. Which, I think another thing they changed is that they require you... In this game, they require you to beat... It seems like it requires you to beat every level. But in the US version, you don't have to. And we're gonna go straight to level... or 5, because 5 has a pretty important upgrade. And I think this one uses red. Okay. So this level can be kind of a dick if you are not used to the way this game plays. So those little stoplight things, you can actually grapple onto them. And you're going to need to. Also, those little balls, they do not hurt you, but they will kind of throw you around. One thing that is good to know is that you can really exploit the way that that kind of knockback works, because you can actually use it to get, like, forward. Because it always will knock you backwards, or at least most of the time will knock you backwards. Except that's probably not going to do it. There is. Let's try Mario Tab. Oop. Yes, you do heal. Oop. See, that's what happens when you get... Oh, that's really it. Okay, so now to deal with these enemies. Oh. So yeah, the thing is you can hit him with, if you hit him with your, that thing, you will actually bring him down to your level.
Yeah, this is way more gamery.
More gamery?
This feels like, well, like, the arcade game was just a bunch of crap on the screen that spawns too fast so you can deal with it. Whereas this one, you have, like, discrete little stages with new challenges that you sit and defeat. It feels... I mean, I can see why this is a popular game, because it feels like, okay, go through it, identify hazard, deal with it, move on.
Yeah.
It feels fair and reasonable.
Yeah, it is very reasonable. But yes, we are in fact killing Nazis. Now, this level, or this section, kind of is interesting. Oh, wrong direction. Okay, so I guess it's gonna... Oh, nope. Also, you gotta really be on your toes. Also, there's... You might as well use some medicine. Oh, that's gonna work. Oh. Oh, that worked. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. Alright. So. Area 5, you got the rocket launcher, which would you be surprised to know that that's probably the best weapon in the game. And let's go ahead and get some stuff. There's actually nothing we really need to get in 15 quite yet. In fact, we can't go through half of it until we get a item from much later in the game. But we need this. The beta communicator. So I believe this might be... So there was kind of a famous character or line from the original that I believe that guy said, which is... It translated as something like, "Get the heck out of here, you nerd," I think was actually the line. I don't think there's anything there. So spikes will always do 3 pips of damage. Also, this is kind of a dick move because... Yeah, actually, I might as well just show off what happens when you shoot. Basically get pissed off at you until you leave.
Can you come back?
Oh yeah, you can come back. Okay, so... Since we're gonna have to do it because I couldn't figure out how to, like, it seemed like I had to do this. Oh, also this thing. So, yeah, this is what happens to hit the trucks. This is actually kind of an important thing because, if I hit start, you see in the bottom right where it's P3C0? Or at least that's supposed to be P3C0? That is player 3, so your lives, and continues 0. You start the game with no continues. But, that item right here, that's a continue.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's how you get your continues in this game.
Yeah, that's not unreasonable either.
No. Well, because, yeah, so, and those trucks will respawn, so you can get effectively infinite continues.
I'm back in time for more Nazi murder.
Welcome back.
You know, it's a good day. It's filled with dead Nazis.
Yes, those were in the original as well, or the US version. This is the one time we need flares.
I'd say the only good Nazi is a dead Nazi, but that implies Nazis are ever good.
Yeah.
Okay, but when do we get the wife arm upgrade?
We don't get that in this game.
It's even the fucking point then, aside from killing Hitler.
Yeah, you can't kill Hitler in that one.
I know!
Can't you yank the barrels out from in front of people?
I don't think so.
Just think about how great it would be as a husband-wife arm team killing Nazis. Oh no, now I'm thinking the stupid thoughts help stop me. Is cranking it with wife arm constantly
yank that barrel? Can you yank the barrel?
Oh! Huh.
Did you grab a bullet?
Yeah.
Oh, no, the barrels pull you closer, okay.
Yep.
Because they're heavy.
And you can't yank people, right?
Nope.
Look, Lolo, I'm just here to ask the important questions, alright?
Yeah, the FPS should have been, like, one of the best games ever, and apparently it's just one of the worst.
It's not the worst, but it's not good.
Yeah, clip through that wall. Oh no.
Yeah, it's gonna... You know what, whatever. Oh, good. Don't need it anyway. Later. So we got the wide cannon from this. This gun is the worst gun in the game. I don't know why they put it in. Let's just go ahead to 2. Yeah, I'll show off the wide cannon and what it's supposed to do in this little area.
It's supposed to be wide. Duh.
Yeah, that's it. It's actually exactly like the that one thing from Weapon from Section Z, where it's like, oh, it's your three-way. It's supposed to be good, except it sucks. Unless you compare it with the Mega Blaster, in which it's actually good. Mega Smasher, excuse me. Okay, so let's descend. Get rid of the rocket launcher, get my medicine back. Get the proper communicator. Oh, by the way, one other thing I just could show here. At any time if you hold A, B, and start, you go back to the map.
Huh.
Yeah, there's no penalty to that either. And I'm pretty sure you actually keep your bullet count. So if you come here and you don't have the proper communicator, you can actually do that too if you really need it. Because I think in this one you actually are required to have the proper one.
Yeah, Lolo, I feel like there's a game that I wanted you to do an episode of, and I don't remember what it is.
Were you talking about the Metal Slug ones?
No, that wasn't it.
I think so. Yeah, Tyrion.
I'm just mentioning this because I just gambled my way to 50,000, so...
Oh, okay. Because you already did Valhalla, right?
Yeah, I did Valhalla. I feel like there's another one I wanted you to do, but I cannot remember it.
Yeah, also, I hope you like things where you have to get these timings down. Which I will not do.
Yeah, this is... rough.
Yeah, this game gets rough. And Streamer's Curse is not going to help me out at all.
As you fucking wish.
Because the thing is, actually, this is one of the few games that I've actually sat through on an actual NES and beaten multiple times in a day.
Also, man, these words are killing me.
Yeah, I don't know why they did that.
Tyrion, that's why they would later install Wife in ARM, making it much easier to use, but also not.
Also, got the pendant.
Ah. Show the pendant to our ARM.
Well, it's... So... The pendant is that. Well, the pendant... in the things, I can't remember if they changed that. I think it just might have been a cross in the North American version. Yeah, what it does, it protects you from one bullet. So you get one per shot.
And here I was thinking it would protect you from Mecha Hitler when you chase him into hell.
Nope.
No, it's a different game. Hell yeah, bullet.
Actually, I might as well show off what this does. That's exactly what you think it does. Yep. It kills you
Not
instantly.
into this.
But they're very easily dodgeable.
Please do not get horny on main Lolo.
I'm going to try and avoid that as much as possible. Oh, God damn it.
Doesn't help that it's like very hard to notice. Especially when you're trying to avoid other shit too.
Yeah, but I'm also trying to like look at other things like chat.
Yeah, never look at chat and play a game. I have learned this. Hell yeah. So when do we steal the Nazi gold?
Not quite yet.
Okay.
Yeah, we did find the white cannon. It sucks ass.
Those damn Nazis kidnapping Super Joe.
Okay, so this is a fun one.
I have walked off many a cliff trying to reach that while playing.
Nope. Okay, so this is the first one of these that's you're gonna see a lot of them in later stages where you have to chain jumps like that.
The fuck is this? How dare it not say intruder alert at me in German?
The burst device. It was called the burst device is called the rapid fire device in
Oh, burst fire, okay.
yeah, in US. So what it does is basically it's auto fire. But
It's not burst.
yeah.
How'd they lie? Is it good?
No, because if you have your controller, so one, it takes up the slot that your medicine takes up, and if you have a controller with auto fire, it's completely pointless.
Ah, if you
Because I could just do this. Okay, so time for a kind of a brick wall for some people in this game. Also, this is the first level, I think, that actually requires you to have a certain weapon. You have to have the rocket launcher, or else you can't even get in.
Oh wow.
Which is good, because you're gonna want that. Even though you really don't need it. It's just really helpful.
Listen, man, this music's pretty rad.
It is really good. Also, which actually reminds me, I can't remember when they actually mentioned it in game, but your character's name is Rad Spencer.
Okay, that's a powerful name, though.
Or Lad Spencer, depending upon how they want to Romanize it.
Look, I'm just saying Rad Spencer is better than normal Spencer.
Was he even called? Was he called Rad Spencer in the remake?
I don't think so.
I know he's Spencer. What's he called in what's it called in
Nathan
Marvel vs.
Spencer.
Nathan
His name is
Spencer,
Nathan
okay.
Spencer.
Yeah, what did they call him in Marvel vs. Capcom 3? Oh, also, time for actual Donkey Kong.
Looks like they call him Nathan Spencer.
Okay. So I believe actually in the North American version that all these are spike balls instead of half of them being spike balls.
What happens when a regular ball hits you?
You just bounce back.
It hurts.
Huh.
It hurts your pride.
Oh, God damn it.
Wow, he tosses those with his bare hands.
Yep. I'll see this asshole. So, yep, so I'll actually show off what, like, if you try and actually get to him, he'll, like, do that. So... if you stand far enough away, it won't matter. You just gotta time it.
He has 3 guns?
I don't know what those are supposed to be.
I like the groovy beat of the explosion.
So the permit does exactly one thing. It lets you go to Area 14.
Which is...
this area right here.
And I'm just saying, what's the benefit?
Basically, it's gatekeeping you to make sure that you have to beat it in order to get to the second half of the game.
Oh, okay.
Because as you can't go to area 8, I think, until you get this item here. The gamma communicator. Also a spider here. You can shoot the spider. They won't get pissed off at that.
I hate this text so much.
Okay. Now that we have that, we should be able to go to stage 8.
The text brings me nothing but pain.
Okay, there we go.
Oh no, an enemy convoy.
The convoy, time to get more continues.
Yeah, these seem pretty non-threatening.
They're not. Which is good, because, I mean, as they're your only source of continues, it's good that they're easy.
But you just phased through that, man. Congrats.
Okay, so let's go ahead and do some of these neutral areas first. Oh, actually, I don't need permanent anymore.
Do you really, though?
Nope.
I like how, like, chipper this music is.
Yeah. I also get this fun. Or, no, this isn't the one I'm thinking of.
I don't know what he expected.
So the funny thing is, actually, you can't do stage 7 first because you need a weapon that you get in either stage 8 or stage 9. I forgot which. Okay. Also get this fun scene. Okay. So, yep, now there is a little bridge between 14 and 17 and 15 and 18.
Neat.
And then if we go in here... Oh, by the way, one other thing you can do in here that's kind of pointless is that you can deflect your arm button is to deflect bullets. Although it's super slow, so it's completely pointless. Also, these areas are so non-threatening that doesn't matter. Also, now I have a helmet.
And just you're better off just moving anyway.
Yeah. Once you get enough health, I'm pretty sure it's actually impossible to die if you're just moving forward. So the helmet is basically, I believe it's like the pendant in that, I believe it deflects like 2 or 3 bullets.
Not that matters.
I think we're up to 9. So let's actually do these backwards. Let's do 9, 8, and then 7.
What a fucking weirdo.
There, and there. Also, I think it technically caps out at 9, but really, you just, if you lose one, you can just get another one.
Find another convoy.
Yep. Yeah, that'll get you 2. That is true. And, oh. Well, we're gonna get it in either 8 or 9. That's right. Eight. I don't think that's actually the way you're supposed to do that, but it works. Go. Okay, so there's the weapon we need to get to stage 7, the 3-way, which is dumb, because it has a really stupid pattern. Because you think, okay, you think of like a 3-way gun. What would a kind of spread pattern do you think would make sense for a 3-way gun? It'd be like usually it's like a 45-degree angle thing. No, it is straight up and straight down and then forward. Also, the range on it's not that good. Yeah, basically I would say it's almost worse than the wide shot, except, yeah. Also, here's also there's the thing where we need to find the communications room. You know what? I just realized I think I know what I'm going to do if we finish this way too early. Because this is reminding me of another Capcom NES translation. Or from our arcade game. But I think I'm going the wrong direction. Yep. Okay, let's... go backwards a little bit so I don't take quite as much damage. Thank you for the sub.
Nice.
Oh, I think that was where I was. Here we go. There we go. Already on that. Huh. Also, I think at this point, I think I can go backwards.
Can you, though? Or maybe this entire place is backwards. You ever think about that?
Okay.
I mean, it is, let's be real. It's a Nazi base. It's very backwards.
Yes.
Man, they got one too. Holy shit. Well, this thing just kind of chumps everything, doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh. Well, I guess do I have to find another one?
Special boy Nazi door.
I got a thing for you though. He's on 9. Go. Bump your shields, though. Alright. Iron boots obtained. So this is a fun one. Basically what it means is that if you swing into someone, it will kill them.
Hell yeah. Wow, you are gonna be a machine of destruction, aren't you?
Well, here's the problem. It takes the same size your medicine does.
Oh, never mind.
Well, actually, or... let's see. Well, we won't find out here.
It doesn't really matter right now.
It either takes the medicine slot or it takes the armor slot.
I feel like you could probably hurt yourself pretty bad with contact damage with that item, too.
Well, I think it renders you pretty invulnerable to it. Okay, so we have to use the 3-way here. Nope, it takes over... yeah, it takes over the medicine, so... let's, not do that. Especially since I have to deal with the 3-way, so here's the 3-way. It does not do nearly as much damage, also, which is great. It's this way? Why do you need through it? In order to destroy that wall at the start of the level. Because if you don't, then... Yeah. Oh, wait. What the hell? Oh. Oh, finally. I actually see this thing. I mean, at least the... Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Thank God. Oh, great. I gotta fight one of these things. With this crappy gun.
You'll be wow, look at this motherfucker. He's huge. Means he's got huge guts.
Means I actually have to fight him because this weapon sucks. There's her character.
That is some hair.
Yep. Yep.
Can't wait for zombie Hitler.
Okay, so... Get rid of this immediately. Oh! I think I know where I need to go for this. Because did we go here? Okay, I think we were here already. Oh. Oh. Right. Forgot about this stupid puzzle.
Did you forget, or did you just choose not to remember?
Sure. So yeah, you have to pick the right one or else you don't actually get the gun.
Oh, good.
Which is fine, because this gun's okay. It's better than the other guns, but still. So we gotta actually go back to 15. Actually, I think... Hopefully I picked the right one. Yeah. So it's just a 3-round burst gun. Yeah, it's not the rocket launcher, so it sucks. I actually almost died there. So here's a thing that's not exactly intuitive. Oh, also. Also, I just straight up Rodney Dangerfield.
This text hurts me.
So, you have the wall. Let's break it. Okay, and there's the Gamma. Or the Omega, I guess.
Gamma Omega.
Oops. So yes, they're still pissed off at me. So yeah, you have to piss them off in order to actually get that thing.
Okay, sure. Weird flex, but okay.
So now we can go and do the last 3 stages. And these stages, as you'd probably imagine, are a complete nightmare.
Fucking weird, right?
Oop. Also, those things have a really good hitbox. Okay. Oh, that's not gonna work.
The song's pretty good.
Oh. Okay, I need to kill that thing first. So. That's how you have to get through that area.
Like you do.
That won't be for a while.
How far are we anyway?
These are the last 3 stages, but I believe that bazooka's not until the very last stage. Like, you get it midway through. It has a very important distinction, or a very important use. Also, are we at max level or something? No, we're just very close to it. Oh, I think... Oh, I forgot about this section. Oh, hey, we got a 1. So we could actually go into level 12, it's just we couldn't do anything in there. Because there'll be a door that's locked until you beat stages 10 and 11.
Fucked up.
This stage I remember being a bastard. You have to be really good on your timing there. Or... That's not gonna work. Yeah. Oh, you... Frick. There we go. I like that he just just disappeared. Like, he didn't, like, have, like, the little falling animation that the rest of the things did. Oh, let's see. Okay, there we go. That should be fine. I'm actually kind of curious how far I could get into this game doing it, like, completely legit, but then you probably won't see the end of the game. Because it's been forever since I've tried to do that. He's gonna hold on to it for a while. Well. Whoop, I timed that wrong. Okay, let's see. Alright, time to go in the last stage. Oh, right, we got the body armor.
Hell yeah! What's that do?
More protection. So now we can actually go down here. Good. Yep. So it's a bunch of little tiny levels inside of a level. That's what I meant to do. Right. Oh. Oh. I guess that's just a forced boss fight. Wait, what? Let's not go in that room. I have no idea, because I don't remember fighting something like that, so yeah, I guess that's just, we don't have to go into. I mean, it won't be a complete soft lock, so you can just always leave. Like, go back
Like
to
a
the map.
loser.
Back up. Not for a while. Alright, time for this fun one. Alright.
I believe in you.
Hey, guess what?
Oh my god.
So here's the funny thing about this. So that face is identical in the North American version. They call him Master D. They didn't change a single thing. Also, it's notable for him actually using a curse word in an NES game because he says like, "Oh, you're trying to fight me, you damn fool." Okay, so. Okay, so. Oh, that's gonna be tough. Basically, you just gotta time this right. Oh, not that. Where's it? There. Oh. Okay, nope. Oh, that's out. God, you gotta be on the top of that. Oh. Nope.
You got this, I believe in you.
Okay, I think I gotta just go back here. Oh, god damn it! Okay.
Fuck you, game.
Yeah, that's kind of the irritating thing about it. That's like... Nope. Gotta get the timing down. Okay, yeah, because it's gotta be going the right direction, too. Which way if I... There we go. Oh, God. There we go. Alright. That's the albatross dead. So now... So time to do the most famous thing about this game.
The most important thing.
Okay,
in this
who wants to
fucking
take
game.
bets? Let's see, can I do this on my first take?
You got this, I believe in you.
Nope.
Rewind it.
Alright. Here we go. Nope. Nope.
Keep timing it ever so slightly wrong.
So here we go.
God, it's so good. I will never get tired of that.
We did it. We blew up Hitler's head.
First time, every time.
Also, one thing I do like here is, in the original translation, they would say, or it said, this base will explode in 60 seconds.
Damn, I miss it. It's true, Ivy, that was a load-bearing Hitler.
Also, for some reason, they put an enemy, or is it over here? Yeah, they put one right here. I can just do this.
They gave him some dialogue.
Lolo, you're killing me.
Oh, there we go. Alright.
Oh yeah, what about Joe?
Ow.
It's like the end of an action movie, so when do they kiss? These are the real questions we should be asking.
This is the Japanese version, so it's uncensored.
Alright.
What a game, what a player. Gamarian.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think it's
Pretty
a
game.
very good representative of the NES.
Also, it's full of dead Nazis, which is good.
Yeah. Like when people tell me about games like Clash at Demon Head,
Clash of
you know,
Demons sucks.
right? Yeah, like all these like really obscure games. Whereas this game has a map that's like less than half the size, and sure, there's secrets, but eventually you'll find all this stuff. There's not too many places for it to hide.
It's also pretty generous with the continues.
Yep.
Yeah, especially because you can grind for it, which, well, grinding might be deprecated. Like, if you figured that out on your own, there's all this stuff in the game that you can just figure out on your own.
Yep.
Wow, I
I'm an
can't
old
believe
man
this
in
took place
2010.
9 years ago.
Yeah. Hold on. I gotta check something real quick. Whoop.
Can't believe this is 9 years ago.
Well, here's the thing. Did they do what they should have done? Oh, it came out 2 years earlier than that. Okay, so there's a remake of this game called Bionic Commando Rearmed.
Yeah, you got it
I-
with the Bionic Commando FPS.
Yeah, because I was wondering, I'm like, oh, did they release that on that date? Because that would be really good. But they did not, because it came out in 2008.
Okay,
And
but
the
more
se-
importantly, let's talk about Wife Arm.
Alright, well, no, because we're not doing that.
The more important Bionic Commando.
Alright, so anyway, time to rank.
All right.
So
I love my dead Wife Arm.
I'm kind of wondering, with the amount of, like... I'm wondering if this should go in either the adventure or delve categories.
What's the difference?
Basically, this is like some massive... Because
Okay, so what did we label Blaster Master as?
Blaster Master is delve.
Then let's do for that.
Yeah, I think that's...
What does delve mean?
Basically, it's not quite Metrovania. It's basically going through, like, back and forth between a map. Because I could see you kind of, like, you have to kind of... if you know exactly where you're going, you can do it linearly, but you could kind of go in between the areas if you need to.
And if you were doing it honestly, you would have to backtrack because you would get to the final stage, discover you didn't have the right key, and then go back.
Yeah.
Yeah. If Blaster Master's in here, this is where they should be.
Yeah, so what's adventure?
Adventure is basically huge open world where there's little tiny worlds within it. So
No,
like
this
an
is
overworld
Delve.
with dungeon.
Yeah, this is Delve.
Yeah, because I'm trying to think, because we put Star Tropics in Resistance. But that one is straight up linear, whereas technically you could go back. There was that point where you had to go back to the very first areas to get something, though. But you wouldn't have to do that in Star Tropics. So I think it should go in here. Also, we need more stuff in here. Anyway. Let's see. Actually, now that you say Blaster Master, I'm trying to think. Would I rather play that than Blaster Master?
That's a good question.
Follow you hot.
So I didn't hear you cursing a lot during Bionic Commando. How often did you curse during Blaster Master?
Not very. Just during that last segment when the game kind of was really hard to control. That is actually one thing. I would probably give the props to Bionic Commando because I feel it's consistently decent, whereas Blaster Master, I feel like the tank segments are fun, whereas the on-foot segments could be a little better.
That's a very nice way of putting it.
Yeah. So put it slightly above that.
Yeah, I think in between. I don't know if I'd put it above Sweet Home, though.
Yeah, I'd say just between Sweet Home
No,
and Blaster Master.
you would
is a
have
good
to put it
spot.
below Sweet Home, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That was Bionic. Episode 125. 8? Or not 1998, 1988. Capcom. Let's call that action. That is war. I'll call that expert because that game gets really tough some points.
There's no save system too, right?
No, you have to do it in one take, but it's relatively short.
Right, but that would severely, like, you'd have to do it all in one take. You can come back to this.
Yes, that is true. So like and dislike. Also, I'm going to put some photo sensitivity in there because there was some bit of flashing.
You like the music? Did you like the music?
The music, yeah, I would call I would say the music's definitely really good. I don't know about the art though. That was
The art's
fine.
kind of standard.
The art I think is somewhere between early NES and late NES. Things look like things, but I've seen
it
better.
is practically dead in the middle of the Famicom life cycle.
Like it's not bad. It's just like perfectly like middle of the line, kind of. You know what shit's supposed to be, but it doesn't really have an art style worth writing home about.
Yeah.
I think the story is pretty cute. I think it's neat how you can go back in and check the wiretaps and hear bad guys saying silly things.
Also, you kill Hitler.
Yes.
And you kill Hitler. So I think there should be points for the story.
Just which is the charm for Nazi murder.
I mean, I can put charm.
I would put charm in it. Well,
Charm definitely.
it also, man, nerding out here, it feels a little bit like a military game because you have a strategy map and then you go to places and people, taunt, like bosses taunt you, but the boss fights are pretty short.
I could see someone making a ROM-hack of this game and making it a G.I. Joe game.
Oh yeah, but there is a G.I. Joe game.
There's G.I. Joe games, though. Also, I'm putting cheese because there were some really dickish spots.
Right. Well, and this may sound controversial, but I thought Bionic Commando was more grounded than Metal Gear.
I mean, you're.
I
Right.
mean, at the beginning, maybe, but then once...
By the end, though, it's on.
I was gonna
par.
say, Metal Gear 1, sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Metal Gear 1, especially for the NES, where it makes no freaking sense.
Yeah, I could definitely
Damn.
see that.
I could play for. I could have paid for you to play Metal Gear Solid, but no, you'd have to do Metal Gears 1 and
I'd
2,
have
and
to-
those suck.
I was saying you could pay for me to do Metal Gear 2, though. That'd be also entertaining.
Metal Gear 2 sucks so much.
But it's fun. Anyway,
Okay, wait. Which 2?
Metal Gear 2.
Okay, 2 proper. Okay.
2 solid. I will go through the solid games, though. Although,
I need to stream 4. Dear Lord, do I need to?
oh god, I'm gonna have to hold on to my PS3.
Love 4 with all of my heart.
Anyway, so that was Bionic Commando.
Yay!
So that ended a lot sooner than I was expecting.
Wow,
and
yeah.
Me playing that reminded me of another game which is incredibly short. That's by Capcom for the NES. That is an arcade port. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that just for funsies.
Tyrion Snake's Revenge is non-canon.
Oh, I will have to do that though. We can do that.
That's why I was
instead, though.
asking which 2 when you
Oh,
said 2.
no. Snake's Revenge. I hate Snake's Revenge.
Snake's Revenge is terrible. Like, it's genuinely bad.
So, let's go ahead and try this.
Granted, Metal Gears 1 and 2 are dubiously canon. Like, they pick and choose what parts are canon from them.
Okay, so, this game's kind of fascinating. Let's just load it up. Because I bet you I could beat this game in probably about an hour. So let's go.
All right, we're timing you.
So this is Strider for the NES.
I've never seen that.
No, not this. Why?
This game is fascinating for a number of reasons.
Ugh.
So this is actually based... So Strider itself, like himself, is actually based on a manga that Capcom kind of was financing through, I think it was actually Shonen Jump. This game is actually a plot... It's like, it's meant to be based on the manga, not the
Well, look at that
arcade game.
face, though.
Hence why you have, like, the characters from the actual manga.
Not that they matter.
Yeah. Also, I mean, Snatcher's going to be done.
Snatcher is inevitable. Let's just put it that way.
So, the thing with this game is, this game only came out in North America. Because this game shouldn't have been released, essentially. There is footage of this game in its Japanese state, but it never came out. As we'll play through this, we'll see why.
Yeah, I just remember that time that you played through it on stream ages ago.
Yes.
Ugh. So man,
Okay.
his hand looks fucked up.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, let's go and start. No, they did not release the manga in America. Okay. So
Okay, but this man is powerful and I love him.
So this is Matic. He is basically our commander, I believe. I've read the manga a little bit, and it's interesting, but yeah. Okay, so Kane is essentially our ally. There are 3 Striders. There is Strider Kiryu, Strider Zane, or Strider Kane, and Strider Sheena. I think it's Strider Sheena. But anyway, so this game is actually a Metroidvania. So you go from area to area just trying to do stuff. And this is, I believe it's, I think it's the Blue Dragon, I think. Okay, so you have your normal sword slash like Strider.
This is bringing me physical pain already, holy shit.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and say this. This could be the buggiest game I've ever played.
This is great because...
Buggiest commercial game, I should say.
See, I didn't remember the flashing, because last time you did this, I didn't have the migraine.
Also, it's only in the first area.
Thankfully, I'm just saying. How does it feel?
Fine. Up to a point. Like, at this point, like, we haven't hit the major... Wait until we get into some platform and we'll see the real jank.
I do appreciate the enemies blatantly spawning on the screen.
Okay, so also... Let's see. Nope, that's straight up pause. So there are key cards, of which we only have one. Oh. There's file 1. We can't do anything with that until we go back to Blue Dragon. Actually, it might be Red Dragon. I can't remember.
Purple
Nice.
dragon. Dragon, rock the dragon.
Man, they're already missing the signature aspect of Strider, which is the weird wall and ramp running.
You say that, but look at this amazing run.
They could barely... Okay, here's the thing. Okay, I managed to make it. Oh. Okay.
So man, this run cycle looks terrible. Like, it doesn't really work because you're so damn slow. Granted, any faster in this game would tear itself apart.
I like those guys that spawn and just sit there going, where is he?
Please wait, a cane is up there and the commander has the key.
I want to think he just flipped you off. He said, if you analyze this...
And I don't think we can do anything there.
That was the
Nope.
police?
Well, I think this is meant to be a police headquarters. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Now that I think about it, I think dying actually might be faster than going backwards. Believe I do? Yeah, it keeps our... Yeah, it keeps our progress. So, you know that file that just came out of nowhere? Okay, so it's like, oh, we left the thing in China. Except now we have access to Australia.
As you do.
The thing is, you don't need to go to Australia until the very end of the game. So I'm thinking that they meant that to be triggered somewhere else and just screwed it up.
Maybe they left it in debug mode?
This feels
So
like
can
it feels debug mode.
Yeah, can you go to Australia and end the game right now?
No, we don't have the thing to actually do anything in there.
Oh.
Because this is kind of a proper Metroidvania in that you will get items. Also, we can go to Egypt now. Also...
What a beautiful train. Okay.
They just fall off.
Not just fall off, but you fall off and keep pace with the train. God, I fucking hate this game. It even looks bad.
Go. It's also great because not to mention just that the fact that it's like, oh, I forgot my boots in China somewhere. You just can go find all of China. Ah. Also, this game has a really questionable definition of iframes. Also, physics, because it's like you go forward and then all of a sudden you lose momentum.
Oh, can you do the pause thing?
What do you mean?
That's where you're jumping forward, but you pause in the middle of it, and then when you come back out of pause, you've lost all your momentum.
I don't think you can. Oh, God damn it. Oh,
Can you pause the game?
No, it seems like you keep it.
Oh, wow, okay, they kept that. Because Mega Man has that problem.
Well, it's vertical momentum that does that.
Oh, okay.
Because that's why when you stand on those, it's actually why when you stand on those things in Gutsman stage. Oh, right. So there is a mechanic that's also really stupid.
Wall jumping?
Yeah, I managed to pull it off first try somehow. Because usually it's a night. God.
Yeah, see, it's weird because, like, in Strider, you could, like, you know, climb up, like, 75-degree angles or, rappel off the ceiling. You don't do any of that in this.
No. This game barely functions on its own. Oh, also you can do that. I've got the Aqua Boots now.
As you do. But then what makes this a Strider game if you're not doing any of that?
Because it's... I guess they wanted a game based on the manga more than just... I don't know.
Some pretty solid reasoning.
Oh, I need to go there.
It's the Skull Repository.
The Bone Zone,
naturally.
if you would.
Also, I like the fact that since I have the rewind to be on every 2 frames now, that it looks like I'm just sliding.
Yeah, because it's a 2-frame walk.
Oh, actually, I think I have to go backwards. Okay, I think I have to do that. Yeah, there's some weird spawning. Back here.
That's pretty neat. Did you hit the spikes anyway?
Yeah.
How?
Because hitboxes are a joke. Haha. At least they only do 2 damage.
Yeah,
Just like
but
everything
still.
else. Okay, I just saw a helicopter thing despawn. Congrats on losing half your health.
Then I immediately got back. Also, we got the Jesus boots, so we can do this. Oh,
Once
also,
again.
that's another thing that we got with the level up. Oh, we haven't gotten it yet. I think we'll hit it. Are you? Yep. Okay. What?
Man, that wall jump looks like it feels like shit.
I guess what?
It does?
It does feel like shit.
Why you gotta keep disturbing us? You know what? Just here, have this. Fucking leave.
There we go.
Also, what does level up mean?
It means that our health will be, our max health will be increased, and also our max magic, and now we have fire.
They call it a trick.
Yeah. But it's magic.
It's not magic. It's not magic, it's a trick.
Magic.
It's an illusion. The illusion is how much I care.
I'd say that's... Okay, God. Sure.
It's fine, you only took 2 damage, it doesn't matter. None of this matters. This game is a joke. Later, losers.
Okay. Okay, so now I think we can go back to... let's see, did I get a... Did I get a disc? No. Also, you can be out of that menu, but you can't be out of this menu.
Why? Why are we back here?
I guess we gotta go to the 2-door. Also, I lost a whole bunch of health and did not realize it.
Yeah, because there's 0 feedback. Also, your weapon looks stupid as shit. The cipher is dumb.
Yeah.
They at least managed to make it look cooler in the much later Strider.
Yeah. Which, the 2004 Strider, which they took the best part of this game, which is this song right here. And the general idea. Got. 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 What the? There we go. Can you see why they canceled this game in Japan?
Nope, not saying it.
Didn't they release that Dirty Pair game?
Yeah, they did.
That thing was a crime.
Yeah. This is still better than that Dirty Pair game.
Oop, there we go. Oh, I guess this one will just automatically. Okay.
Also,
Final
Lolo,
three.
I was
Go ahead.
specifically referring to 2014 Strider.
That's what I thought I said. I thought I said Strider 2014. Anyway,
No. Either way, yeah.
something awful is happening.
What a terrible place.
The Zane Project.
Should be interrupted. Go talk to the chief of all of Japan.
I
All
think
of
it's
it.
the Strider Chief, but yes.
Japan chief.
If he was
Also,
in a warband headdress, I'd lose my head.
your home base looks real fucking stupid.
Yep.
Got a giant TV.
No, I mean from the outside.
Oh, yeah, from the outside. The inside looks great. It's got that giant
And the inside actually looks cold and lifeless. Sweet TV though. I'll give you that.
So the thing is that I believe in the manga it's like a desert base, like it's like a Thunderbirds-esque thing. So,
Give me the good shit.
yep.
Turn my cipher into a gun.
So now I can do this.
Okay, but that takes so fucking long to charge.
Yep.
Are you saying that it's bad?
Yeah, actually. There's only one specific spot that I can remember that it's worthwhile.
You gotta level up. Nice floppy.
Let's see. Also, if I remember correctly, I believe this part right here sucks. Yep. Also...
Wow! What the fuck?
Oh yeah, Strider or Hiryu has a sister that basically went insane.
Okay, I keep mixing up Zane and Kane.
Yeah, it doesn't help the fact that there are a character named Kane and a character named or a thing named Zane. So now we can go to China.
That's what I mean, I keep getting them mixed up, because I keep thinking Zane is Kane and Kane is Zane.
I don't like how you drip out of the station.
Also, let's see, what tricks do we learn? Oh, so we got a health up. And also a jump up.
More importantly, we gotta jump.
Slide in the plasma arrow.
Now you two can jump. Man, you got fucked up.
Oh, can't do that.
You know, why do they have an arrow if you can go both ways?
Oh, you can't.
But you did before.
What the hell was that?
A thing what swing arm, and if you run into it, it's your own fault. Lolo, you're not doing so hot.
There we go.
So those are like your magic spell?
Yep. So now my E went down.
What's the name of the guy from Castlevania 3 who climbs on everything?
Grant the Nasty.
Grant the Nasty. Yeah, man. So, like, yeah, because there's the Little Samson game with the mouse, and then there's Grant the Nasty, and, like, man, so it's possible, they just didn't do it.
They could have made this game good, they didn't, though.
Man, Grant's really fun with the Japanese version. Having done a Grant % run.
Ah, the Magnet Boots.
What do these let you do?
You remember that weird-looking wall in Kazakhstan?
Vaguely.
Yeah, we can climb up that now.
God, we gotta go back there again?
Yes.
Ugh. This game is so tedious.
What's Metroidvania?
I mean, I wouldn't mind if the exploration felt more enjoyable. Movement felt better, but... they don't, so it just feels like a slog.
Yeah, you really just don't have that joy of mobility that you do in Strider. The video game. The arcade.
The video game, the arcade, the movie, the manga, the game.
Yeah. What was that weird video game that's not Strider, but
Osmond.
is, like... Thank you. That's a weird game.
It is a weird game. It's also much visually interesting than this. Or really, any Strider. That game's fascinating.
2014 is pretty rad.
But Osmond is also like one... it is one pose away from being a full-fledged shoujo.
Ah. How's it spelled?
Osman, O-S-M-A-N. Oh, in Japan it's Cannon Dancer.
What the hell? They have highlight rackets?
I don't know what they have.
I never get tired of guy facing wrong way. I think he's here. No. Okay, this. Oh wow.
Yep.
So it's finally Strider.
Kind of.
Except garbage.
Well, they had to specifically make this sprite because there's no sprite rotation, so they made this sprite just for this.
Also, by the way, if you take a look at the bottom right, you see what the fun thing about this?
Are they
I don't
reaching
see it.
sprite max or something?
Reverse controls.
Ah.
Oh, what? Do the controls remain the same no matter how you're oriented? Which.
Yes.
Yeah, but there's like no threats. That just was a big waste of
Yeah,
your
it's just
time.
annoying. That sure is a police logo.
Why does it flash when you go behind there?
So I believe it's so that, I don't know why it flashes, but I believe it is basically this area is a palette change. Now. Do this because it's faster. So did we get a disc? No.
No.
I thought you got 4. Yeah.
We got key 4.
Oh, okay.
I don't think that maybe this game is bad.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing the bugs that you've been talking about. It just looks boring.
It is just... Maybe it's more easy to see when you're playing it, but this game has some really janky hit detection.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I remember there being more bugs last time you did this, but also, like, it's still just a mess.
Like, you can't hit this guy, but I'm not sure if I would call bad hit detection a bug. It's just
It
bad hit
is...
detection.
Platforming is where it really starts to
Yeah.
soil itself.
You were hitting the wrong part. Like, look at how long that takes.
I'll write these things. Oh, what?
Man, don't you hate when the power goes out and your columns won't stop blinking?
Man, that sure was a fight.
Uh-huh.
That was technically a fight.
Must be a lot more fun the second time.
See, here's the thing. If I'm holding right and then doing that jump, like, that... You have to be incredibly precise.
I mean,
And
it's
they-
fine. They only do fucking no damage.
And they deliberately made these one block deeper to screw you over like that.
Yep.
That's fake difficulty. Good for health, bad for education.
Damn. When is this game gonna be over?
I think you're supposed to follow the left.
Yep. Whoops.
Ho ho! It's fine, the elevator moves so fast they literally cannot hurt you.
Oh,
Nice. This is a bit of a dick move.
yeah.
Not that it matters, because the spikes don't do shit for damage.
Oh, that's not where I want to go.
Or is it?
The hell is that?
I don't know what it is, but it's rocking out. Does it have teeth on the front?
Also.
Okay, this is pretty rad.
Oh, yep. This is a Zane.
Of
Pretty
course.
Wow, this is... Take back everything I said. It looks neat, but goddamn, it is dog shit still. Trash fire is still a trash fire.
Oop. Oh. There.
Just gotta give it a second.
So I assume password is for the save restore. What's analyze for?
It's when we do the files.
Looking at the floppies.
I guess we're good to go again.
I hate this.
Okay.
Why, he's not even animated.
That's a problem.
So, they went back to the manga, made this story, but didn't bother to release this in Japan.
Yep.
Like, not even Famicom Disk System.
Nope.
Because this is a fucking mess. This feels really sloppy and unfinished.
Yeah, that's the thing with it.
Why didn't they finish it? When was this made?
Like A7, I bet?
Yeah, so that's still pretty early.
Or maybe not 87, probably 88 or 89.
Yeah, so it's still pretty early in the NES life cycle.
Yeah, it's probably they sold it as a what really is a beta. I don't think there's a mod that removes the flashing. Alright. That's in file 5. Mr. Facious Clay.
Facetious Clay?
I guess.
The Strider-Matic unit?
Yep. Time to go to Africa.
Wow, that was just amazing. This is amazing.
What hit me there? Okay. I like that they shoot me, and that makes me bounce up, that I can actually hit them. I appreciate that the little tiny health units give me 1 health. This particular is kind of the area where it's like... Oh good, I think I just went in a complete circle.
Weird that.
Oh, okay. Ah, here we go. Alright, time for the last file. Look at this guy. let's go to Los Angeles. Oh, I remember this part sucking really bad. Oh. We got key number 5. And now, we finally go to Australia. And then immediately go back to Africa, through Australia. Oh, the Ninja Gaiden, like, by the same people who did Blazing Chrome?
You got this, I believe in you.
Ah. Wait. That just straight up took us to Africa.
That enemy is pretty lame.
It's that red dragon.
Oh, of course. Where else would he be?
It's a red dragon.
That's a place. The hell?
That's the thing I was saying about the platforming is a little weird. So I need to like keep them gain momentum and then keep momentum. But the problem is that it's janky as all hell.
Yeah, how come you spring way higher sometimes than others?
Because momentum is very important, but the momentum is jank. What the actual fuck, Lolo?
Okay.
What is even happening?
Maybe I shouldn't hold down auto fire and jump.
You probably could have safely walked through the fucking spikes, honestly.
Oh, so it was completely pointless for me to go up
That
here.
direction was pointless.
Oh, the stupid enemy which you have to hit in the air.
Oh my god, it's so tedious. Like most things in this game, really.
Also, the iframes threw me through that.
So, out of curiosity, does your healing ability heal percentage, or
Nope,
is it a flat number?
Okay, so I got another medical. So this heals 20. I believe this heals 60.
And what about 50?
Oh, and 50, I think that's a full heal.
Okay, they're all terrible.
Also, there is no point to use any of the tricks except for the healing.
Wait, does the music reset every time you leave a menu?
Yes.
Ah!
Yep.
Who says this?
There's a dude who spawned and just
Oh.
fucked off.
I blinked and missed it.
Whoop. Some science.
Why are you a traitor? What?
I don't know.
That was... Why did that have special music?
I don't know why. Because that may or may not be the final boss music.
This game is complete fucking nonsense.
Makes me wonder about the manga. The Strider arcade game had compelling visuals. This does not.
How is that? Oh. Huh.
On the
Okay.
bright side, spikes
Right.
always do 2 damage, so they're fucking pointless.
I think there might be... Is there something left all the way over here? Oh. It's great also because it's like, oh, you can thread the needle here, except you have to be incredibly dead on. So this thing right here is actually like one of the hardest things in the game. Oh, I guess it didn't do its attack that it normally does. There we go. Oh,
The hell?
so usually it just bum rushes you and just kills you due to lack of iframes.
Wow. The magnet boots offend me.
But it looking like it exploded. Yes, the Strider had the fancy jump. Wait. Oh, okay. That's a translation. You get Dizarusil. God, this game really loves this enemy.
It's because... Loves both these enemies. Because it just really likes just prolonging the game.
Okay, let's, You see something?
You mean the palette change?
No! That's me taking a hit!
You're taking damage! Holy shit!
Wow! We're somewhere near you. Holy crap!
Wow!
Yeah, look at that hitbox!
Oh my god!
Look at that hitbox!
Less of a hitbox, more of a hit screen, really. It's just the suggestion of damage. What? Don't you love it when the enemies spawn on top of you, because the spawning in this game is a fucking nightmare?
Yep.
On the bright side, it's not like it's a huge deal, because all you ever spend your E gauge on is healing anyway.
Yep.
But I can't think of a time when it's ever really been necessary to use any of the magic. Excuse me, tricks. Wait, does he just not do anything while you do this? What?
I think if I do this... Oh, there's a second level to it, by the way. Yeah, because if I slash him, he knocks away mine.
Oh, he's supposed to be a mirror match, but he freaks the fuck out when you use this. Because he can't match that. What? Who the fuck are you?
I don't know.
What visceral's behind it, my god. Beware, young Desseral, my boy. Oh, hey. Man, it sure would be neat if this boss was, you know, kind of threatening. Or did anything interesting.
Yeah.
Plus this flashing is not good.
Yep.
Like, damn, this boss and the other one have really rad sprites, but nothing's done with it. They're just kind of set dressing, really.
Yep.
You know what? Fuck it, I have all these fun bucks.
Did you remember what the game was?
No, but you know what? Just seeing this.
Metal Gear Solid.
You do realize that's Metal Gear, going to be Metal Gear 1, right?
I know, I'm aware, I don't care. I just want you to go through those games now that we've talked about it.
Okay. Advice all. Probably.
Oh man, it actually took my fun bucks for once.
Yeah, because I actually hit accept. Okay, so yep. That was Strider. Okay, so...
Put it in the red.
Yeah.
Would you rather play this or Zillion? This is the question we're asking here.
I do kind of feel bad that Zillion's at the very bottom.
Especially when Strider exists. This game is incredibly bad. It's not just that it's bad, it feels really unfinished and janky and just buggy and ugh.
Yeah. Would we technically call that a Metroidvania game? Because you get items that you use in other areas. You have to go back to Kazakhstan about 7,000 times.
I guess.
I mean, that's what we call La Milana, so... in a way, that's kinda...
To be fair, La Mulana is a giant map, though. Like, it's not just you're traveling
That is
between
true.
stages. Like, I feel like you'd be closer to, like, Bionic Commando.
Okay, I'm gonna put action. I do. Technically, it is licensed, so I would do that. Except it came out in the one region that didn't get the original. Also,
Which is weird.
I'm gonna put researcher on this. So... how about... like/dislike? Were there any likes?
Not particularly. I mean, the music wasn't terrible, but it also wasn't particularly great.
So, I think we kind of have to put... hate, bug,
Yeah.
dislike, everything else.
Yeah. I feel like less bug and more just general jank.
I'd probably put jank in there.
Because, like... I hesitate to call it buggy. All of these were, like, deliberate design... Like, a lot of them were very deliberate design decisions, but it also just felt really broken and unfinished and just...
Well, the thing
janky.
is, would you call Sonic 06 buggy?
Yes, because there are a lot of genuine bugs in that. Like, was there anything in there that you'd really classify as a bug and not something deliberate? Because, like, the hitbox is something they do...
I mean... I guess it would define what would you call a bug?
Yeah, I guess. I consider a
How
bug
about
like the
this?
game itself breaking.
It felt unfinished.
Yes. It felt very unfinished.
How about we do that?
Yeah.
And then just gameplay in general just wasn't good. Also, the map design was not good because there was a place you go in Australia. It's like, oh, hey, you're in Australia now. Except you go up, you're just straight up in Africa again.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was Strider for the NES. Kind of hoping to maybe press on for about 30 more minutes, but I don't know if I can.
No, I think we can just end here. There can be a gap. Well,
Okay. Yeah. All right. So with that, thank you all for watching. Let me fix this thing.
What a terrible game.
Okay. So yes. All right. So next thing here. Okay. So thank you all for watching. If you're watching this on Twitch, you can go to my YouTube channel at youtube.ldp.life. Episodes will now be uploaded 24 hours after the original air, because I believe Friday's episode's already up, and yesterday's episode will be up later today. And yeah, so yeah, there's that. You can go to there in your browser, you can sub there, and you'll hopefully get that in your subs. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can follow me on Twitch to watch these be recorded live. I record these live Fridays at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturdays, and now going to be 1 o'clock p.m. EST on Sundays. There's that. So, yeah, I'm also only five followers away from 200. So if you have not followed and you're watching, you can do me a favor. And if we get 200, we're gonna play some Cave Story. And there, also, if you want to keep up to date with what I'm doing, you can follow me on Twitter @LoloDePuzzlo. And if you want to do the same, you can, or do the same thing, but also take part in polls when I post them. You can join my Discord at discord.ldp.life. So there's that. Thank you all for watching. Next episode, the end of the Namco Museum, in which we take a look at Namco Museum Volumes 5 and Encore, which only came out in Japan, which has games like Pac-Mania, Metrocross, The Legend of Valkyrie, Wonder Momo. Interesting games. But with that, thank you all for watching, and have a good night.
They're called tricks, not magic, Dad.
Alright. Yep. Well, with that, Bear's going to be streaming in about half hour, so stick around for that. I'll host him, because I don't think... I'll raid, so... Hopefully, you can keep the window up. It'll start in a little bit. So,
well, thanks for streaming.
Yeah, he's doing Spyro 2, which I've heard is good.
The lesser Spyro, but it's still a good game.
It's better than Strider on the NES.
That's not hard at all.
Thank you all for watching, and have a good night.